Hello, friends. Welcome to Story Behind Podcast. This is the show for people who love hearing a good story and who believe the world could use more positivity. We're the team behind GodUpdates and God2, and we hope these weekly short stories will brighten your day.
He jumped into the water, then screamed, and is now gone after Lake Lanier tragedy. Written by Adam Staten, read by Adam Staten. One young man died after jumping into a lake in northern Georgia, and now his family desperately needs prayers. Life can be a painful and punishing experience, delivering one punch to the gut after another. As much as life can hurt, arguably nothing stings more than losing a close friend or a family member. No matter the circumstances, it is always a devastating and crushing blow. A family in Georgia needs the Lord's comfort and all the prayers they can get after the death of Thomas Shepard Milner, a 24-year-old man. Thomas was enjoying Lake Lanier in northern Georgia when the tragedy happened. The young man jumped into the body of water from a dock, but that is when things went wrong. Fox 5 reports that after Thomas landed in the water, he started screaming. One person attempted to remove Thomas from the lake, but was unsuccessful. Neighbors then used a boat to reach Thomas. One person then jumped into the water and tried to rescue him, but that person picked up on what they described as a burning sensation and electrical shock. Thomas had been electrocuted. The person who came to Thomas's rescue and picked up on the electrical shock went to the shore and shut off power from an unknown source and returned to the water. Once Thomas was pulled to the shore, his uncle administered life-saving maneuvers until first responders arrived. Thomas was then transported to the hospital, where he was later pronounced dead. Thomas's mother, Martha Milner, said that her son was a kind and gentle soul. He didn't care what your beliefs were, politically, racially, sexually. Everyone was equal in his eyes, Martha said. Fox 5, in their report, adds that the lake's dock, which was only a handful of years old, had been equipped with the electricity by a licensed electrician. What an absolutely devastating tragedy to lose someone so young with so much life ahead of them. May the God of comfort and healing touch this family as they walk through this dark valley. Yes, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Psalm 23:4. Actor Dennis Quaid is grateful to be alive after overcoming addiction and gives God all the glory. Written by Adam Staten, read by Adam Staten. Actor Dennis Quaid has faced some serious trials in his life, including addiction and tragedy. But in the midst of his suffering, he found God. And now he opens up about his journey and how grateful he is to be alive. Hollywood is not generally known as a place to be friendly to Christians and people of faith. Some in the industry had even mentioned that speaking openly about their faith and relationship with Jesus Christ has led to them losing out on work. But that's not stopping actor Dennis Quaid from speaking out about his journey from addiction to relationship with God. In a video posted on YouTube, Dennis mentions that he grew up in the Baptist church, but eventually got involved in and addicted to drugs. At one point during his addiction, Dennis stated that he had what he described as a white light experience. Actor Dennis Quaid then ventured on a spiritual journey. He read several religious books and texts, but there was one to which he returned, the Bible. I started reading the Bible again, Dennis said. He added, and I went back and I read the Bible again for like the second or third time, and I was really struck by the red words of Jesus. Dennis said he started to develop a personal relationship with Jesus Christ. In the clip, the star of The Rookie and A Dog's Journey talked about his children and how much he enjoys being a father, even if he is a, quote, dorky dad. Actor Dennis Quaid also mentioned his marriage and how it's different from previous relationships. Laura's the love of my life, Dennis said. We have a bond with one another that I never had with anybody else before. Yeah, God is in the relationship for one thing. which I've never had a relationship like that before. Isaiah 40:28. Have you no knowledge of it? Has it not come to your ears? Their eternal God, the Lord, the maker of the ends of the earth, is never feeble or tired. There is no searching out of his wisdom.
Thank you so much for listening to Story Behind Podcast. We're really glad you joined us for this week's story. To see photos and videos that may have been referenced in this episode, check out the links in the show notes. And if you enjoyed what you heard today, subscribe to our podcast, and please tell a friend about us. We'd also love it if you'd rate us and leave us a review. It really does help more people find us. Story Behind is a Salem Web Network production.